gentlemen, talking about the War Women's Wrestling Champion, Paloma Starr, and that's dominant.
You say dominant, I say arrogant. Sure, she's had some impressive wins here and there, but oh my gosh, doesn't her mouth and her behavior just drive you absolutely crazy?
Nails on a chalkboard, Noah. And tonight, unfortunately, due to travel issues, the Black Widow, Harley Fairfax, could not be here to take on Paloma Starr. So tonight, Kayla Kassidy is getting a shot at the War Women's Wrestling Championship.
Making her debut, here she comes right now. Slick Rick, take it away. You want to talk about women who have made waves in the women's Midwest wrestling scene. Kayla Kassidy is one of those names that instantly comes to mind. And what a way, what a debut it would be if she were able to dethrone Paloma Starr as War Wrestling Champion.
Certainly would be considered an upset. And of course, there you see Cody Jones.
I'm sure Cody Jones is going to do whatever means necessary to make sure that Paloma Starr walks out of Lima, Ohio as women's champion. And I personally have not seen him lay hands on another female competitor, but I'm sure if Paloma is in that bad of jeopardy in losing her championship, what's not to say equal rights, equal fights.
Cody Jones has a rematch later on in the card with Crash Jackson. But for right now, his focus and attention is on Paloma Starr.
And you heard the fans chant Kayla's name. They are so ready for Paloma to drop that women's wrestling championship. You want to talk about Cody Jones being one of the most hated men in all of War Wrestling. Well, Paloma Starr is the most hated woman in War Wrestling. See that ridiculous dance Cody Jones tried to do? Try to get the fans on fire? Maybe you should, there's a reason why he should just stick to wrestling. And speaking of wrestling, nice wrestling takedown by Paloma Starr, followed up by her front face lock to Kayla Kassidy, trying to wear her down.
Now with that gator roll.
Trying to wear Kayla down slowly but surely, and Kayla needs to get up off her stomach and get to her knees to relieve some of that pressure.
Absolutely, but as long as she's on her stomach, she's not getting pinned.
Side headlock now by Starr. Claiming there was a hair pull, but I didn't see it. Did you, Moondog?
I didn't, and neither did Joe Copez, our senior official.
Kayla Kassidy shoots off Starr. Starr now rebounds, shoulder tackle, levels the challenger. Kassidy now shoots it for the hip toss.
She telegraphed it.
Starr blocks, ducks the line, answers with a clothesline of her own, taking down Kassidy.
And see, that's what I do like about Paloma Starr. When she puts her mind to it, puts some effort into it, she's an awesome wrestler.
I will give you credit. Paloma Starr is a very talented competitor. She knows what she's doing inside the squared circle. But like I said before, it's her behavior, her attitude, and her mouth that makes her so hated, so despised by wrestling fans.
Yeah, she's a great wrestler. She doesn't have to rely on dirty tactics. She just has a horrible attitude.
She relies on dirty tactics because it's the easy way out. She doesn't want to work hard. She doesn't want to wrestle. She just wants to go in, take an easy payday, and leave. And that's why she is possibly one of the most dominant, quote-unquote, women's champions in the modern time here in War Wrestling.
And also, she has a lot on her plate. She has a #1 contender in Sierra, who's looking for a title shot. You know Harley Fairfax is going to want to get back at her. And of course, right in front of her tonight, an unknown competitor out of nowhere. She is a fighting champion, just don't like her fighting style.
And I guess that's what makes her so... And I guess that's what makes her earn my respect, as much as I hate to say it. You are absolutely right. I gotta face facts. She is a fighting champion. She does put her money where her mouth is sometimes. However, when her back is up against the wall, she does rely on dirty tactics, whether that mean doing something dirty behind the ref's back, Cody Jones interfering, etc.
Oh, that voice nearly cracked the glass here in the penalty box.
I have ex-girlfriends that don't have that annoying of a voice.
Oh. Kassidy sent right down to the mat, face first. And Cody Jones also at ringside. And now this is...
Whoa, hey! What did I say before? Cody Jones laying his hands on Kassidy.
And see, this is where they lose me. There's no need for that. There's no need for the cheap tricks, the dirty tactics, the double teaming. It's just not necessary, and they do it, like you said, as an easy way out.
Moondog, 100% agree. But just as a fun fact for you, Kayla Kassidy just celebrated her 2 years starting in professional wrestling, and what a way for her to celebrate 2 years by becoming women's wrestling champion. That could happen as a sunset flip. Starr kicked out, however, Kayla answers back with a backslide, shoulders down, new champion, but no.
Being more wrestling, oh, she went for a Mahi straw cradle of her own, didn't quite get it.
Didn't hook the arm quite right. However, the shoulders were down to the mat, and that's all that matters. Starr now with another clothesline, taking it to Kassidy and blatantly choking her in front of senior official referee Lopez.
Paloma maybe setting for a suplex, and she got it.
And with the anniversary event coming up in May, Moondog, you gotta think, what does War Wrestling Management have in mind for #1 contenders for Paloma, given that she's still champion by the end of this night?
Well, absolutely. Kayla Kassidy is fighting for so much tonight. It's a bump in pay when you're the champion. It's more exposure. It's commercial endorsements. It's the full boat. And you're the champion, and you want to walk into the anniversary show with that championship title. Big paydays when you wear the gold.
I'm sorry, Moondog, but I may have to get earmuffs next time I call a Paloma match.
Well, at least she's not on the microphone.
She don't need a microphone, but a huge side slam. And fans, this is just one of 2 title matches we'll see later on tonight. Aaron Williams will defend his Respect title against Austin Mannix. And Cody Jones watching on as Paloma Starr eats a crossbody pin attempt here.
Paloma Starr, despite her tactics, she can take the punishment. Oh, she caught Kassidy.
An answer with a back elbow to the jaw. Paloma now, senton, beautifully executed, hooks the inside leg.
The look on Paloma Starr's face, just smirking at Kassidy, like, how dare you kick out?
How dare you kick out? Well, let me show you something, little girl. I got more punishment just for you with a chop.
that'll take the win right out of Kassidy. And Starr going for another one. The look of pain.
She put a little bit of mustard on that one,
yeah.
Moondog. I don't know if you saw that one. Whoa! I don't know if that's family friendly, but Paloma Starr showing the fans how she truly thinks. And Kassidy holding herself up by the top rope. Starr charges, eats a boot. And the crowd's trying to get Kassidy. Whoa!
That was a ricochet shot off the top rope with her foot.
And Kayla Kassidy desperately needs to gain more momentum. She has Starr right where she wants her.
Oh, I think she made a mistake. She shouldn't have picked her up off the mat. Should have tied her up right there.
She wants to go for more damage. But now counters the back elbow. Nice backdrop suplex. Dropping Starr on the back of her head and neck. And now we could be seeing a new champion. Huge upset. And Starr barely lives to keep this match on.
Paloma Starr has the advantage in so many ways. Not just the champion's advantage. She's stronger. She's more powerful. Heavier.
More experienced.
More experienced.
Now she's got Kayla up on her shoulders. Kayla counters into a schoolboy.
Oh!
Beautiful super kick.
And Starr is in the ropes. Man, that one had some stank on it now.
Absolutely, but we go back to the experience and the veteranship of Paloma. Ring awareness. She knew exactly where she was. She broke the pinfall by just grabbing the bottom rope.
Nice turnout by Starr.
Paloma. Up on the shoulders goes Kassidy and falls down with the Samoan drop. Both these women laying it on the line, and it's all for the women's championship.
Oh, Starr looked like she was going to go outside in. Kassidy cut her off.
What's she thinking that for here?
Oh! Now, that is an illegal maneuver, but it is innovative.
Unprettier! Center of the ring!
And that's gonna do it for Kassidy.
Kassidy, good try. Thanks for coming, but Paloma Starr, still your champion.
Heck of an effort.
And still the more Wrestling Women's Champion, Paloma
That word dominant comes to mind once again as Paloma Starr is still the War Women's Wrestling Champion.
Even though she had to use an illegal maneuver. However, you got to give props to Kayla Kassidy. There was a couple times in that match where I thought we were going to have the upset of the decade.
Absolutely. A great performance, especially on short notice.